Every J, number 10, Jimmy Grady. Every Hickie, number 11, Stephen Campbell. And playing the left half forward, every Crawford, number 30, Stephen O'Hagan. And Leland Land Hursup, the full forward line, every CJ, number 13, John McGuigan. Every Cameron J, number 14, Niall McCann. And the Super Crew J, number 15, Helen Campbell. Currently at Gillian, Carlock. The Gillian Whitecross team in goal, every Hill number 1, Thomas Cannon. The whole back line, every door number 2, Stephen Lowe. Every feet, number 3, Declan Lennon. Every Keher, number 4.
Semi-final, the senior championship, and on Sunday the other semi-final. But here this evening in the intermediate championship semi-final, Whitecross plays again another South Armagh versus North Armagh game. Whitecross, well, we do know that there's a question mark over Darren Shields, but Whitecross line-out team this evening is Thomas Canning, Michael Malone, Declan Lennon, Darren Shields with a question mark, Mark Shields, Niall O'Boyle, Neil McSherry, Barry Shields, Anthony Shields, Ryan McSherry, Barry McKeown, Michael McCurry, Kieran McNulty, Cahill McSherry and Conor Malone. That's the starting 15 that we believe. And of course it's Anthony McCann in the middle of the field, not Anthony Shields. So that's the starting line out for Whitecross. The Clan of Gael starting 15 are Declan McGowan, David McCockley, Chris Taylor, Glenn France, Sean Michael, Mel Patterson, Jared McMahon, Ronan Austin, Jamie O'Hagan, Jamie Brady, and in where number 30 is Stephen O'Hagan for Niall Henderson, John McGuigan, Niall McCann and CC, Keelan Campbell. That's the starting 15 for Clan of Gael. So Kevin, you're very welcome again once more to Armagh, Linwoods TV and of course association with Donnelly Motor Group here this evening. And we did this game earlier on in the season, Kevin.
Yep.
Whitecross absolutely ran away with it in the second half. But we have to say this with a caveat. Soupy wasn't playing that night.
No, it's certainly not. And he ran the show in the last game there, just where Clans put in a very impressive performance. And you know, we talked about Whitecross earlier on the season, but you know they were the early favourites for the competition, and they've put up the performance there to justify that tag. But the Clans coming into this game with a bit of confidence in the back of that result and the way they performed. So I'm expecting a hell of a lot closer game this time round.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kevin, I wouldn't want to be calling this at the minute because this has the potential. And you know, Clan of Gael are a sleeping giant, and Armagh football needs Clan of Gael stepping up to the mark and playing football. So we're 2 minutes from throw in, but you know, Armagh need Clan of Gael back up there with the big guys.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You know, the big guns in North Armagh. I'm sure there's a few clubs in North Armagh might disagree with you as such, but they are, if they're firing on all cylinders, usually Armagh are too.
Well, there's no doubt, and of course Whitecross. Well, I think maybe we're having a minute silence. We now await the national anthem. So the substitutes are coming off the team. Yeah, and of course, Fintan Bournes from Silverbridge is the Clan's assistant manager. So again, a wee bit of influence from South Armagh. So the Clan of Gael substitutes have left the field of play. The team is standing shoulder to shoulder, facing the national flag, and the whole Whitecross squad. Well, you're very welcome back to the athletic grounds here this evening, where we had a moment's silence and we had the singing of the national anthem. So we're good to go here, and I have to say hello to Tony Jennings up there. He's watching the match along with Barry Waters. He's probably buying a new car and he won't pay in to watch the match, so he got it handy here for £3 this evening. So Barry and Tony, it's great to have you on Armagh TV here this evening. The Whitecross men line out. They're going to be shooting towards the Cathedral end here, I believe. Yes, that's going to be it. The Gael men line out, and we're looking forward to seeing how our Ken, there he is, Soupy. He's looking extremely well. He's looking extremely tanned here, and he goes and he shakes the referee's hand, Kevin, to get a wee how's it going there, ref?
He does. He certainly looks the part.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Eugene Craney is convinced that Gael can win this match here. So, well, we're ready to go here in the athletic grounds. So, and we have Reynolds from Tiernan Oak referee in the match as well. So, looking forward to a cracking game of football here. We're ready to go. The referee, the scoreboard's ready. The game's on. The ball's up in the air. Broken down. Whitecross pick up the break ball. Offloads the pass. Pushes it in towards the full forward line. Whitecross can get the first score of the board, and it's kicked up. And Kevin, again, I don't want to mention this, but the gravitational pull to that goals down there, that should have been a score from the boot of Kieran McNulty.
Yeah, it should have been. It was too early to talk about that pull just yet. But yeah, they got themselves in a good position. He had plenty of space, and he needed to saddle himself. Just, you can certainly tell this in the first 5 seconds of the game.
No doubt about it. That should have been a score from Whitecross. Well, we have McGowan going to kicking that out. There's a little bit of a push there. Soupy's down on the ground. The referee's looking at him saying, not a chance, you're not getting anything here. So Whitecross on the attack. Barry Oak McGowan, wee Barry gets the ball, offloads the pass, but that's, well, it's picked up back into the wing forward. The wing forward is McSherry. Ryan McSherry offload the pass. This ball is up in the air again. High ball, dropping down in front of the keeper. Keeper comes out, the ball goes in, and is that a goal? Oh, I almost thought that was in the back end. That, Kevin, I thought that was it.
Yeah, I thought that myself. Just when it just went through the keeper's hands there, and he just done enough for it to trickle wide for 45 here. But it's very, very dangerous. And to be honest, he didn't look the most assured going up for that one, Damon.
No, he did not. I know if I was Whitecross, the message I'd be going out would be peppering high balls in on top of the goalkeeper for the next couple of minutes to see how he performs. But this time, Mark Shields, the county man, takes his time, sits the ball on the 45-metre line, straight in front of the goals towards the Cathedral end. Can Whitecross get one on the board here? Well, that's a bit of a pull. It's dropping short, but the Clansmen get it, but the ball spills down. The keeper comes out, 2 or 3 people after the ball there. Well, this should be a free out. The referee has indicated that that's a free out. And Gael, a little bit of panic in there again, Kevin.
Yeah, the panic is setting in there, so they can breathe a sigh of relief that they haven't give away any scores.
Well, the
referees give a free in.
Well, I don't know what happened there. Maybe he was allowing the game to go on there. So this time he gives Whitecross a chance for the first score of the evening, and the full forward from Whitecross just tips that over the bar, and that's a handy enough score from the boot of Cathal McSherry. I didn't see the referee making the call there, Kevin, because if he had to give a free inside that area, that was a penalty. Yeah,
so he must have given it for something else there. But yeah, it's only a point they've conceded with it. It could have been easy with 2 goals.
Well, the ball comes out into the middle of the field, broken down, but well picked up by McCann. Going forward, hooks the ball up on the outside of the right foot, away over into space on the far side, and out comes Niall McSherry. Niall McSherry, well, he gets the ball over on the far side, but it beats him, and there's 2 or 3 men over there trying to keep the game going. Well, there's another hit over there, so the referee again has indicated that that's a free, and that's big James O'Hagan. James has picked up a free over there. Young footballer from Gael, a good footballer, college footballer. Ball comes in this time to the centre forward. Now McCann spins the ball back. So back to O'Hagan. O'Hagan's very tight along on the far side of the field there. Gael need to be getting that ball into space here. The Clansman bursts out past 2 or 3 Whitecross men, but this time the wing back for Clans. Michael, he pushes the ball long, but the Whitecross have a man in there standing in his own. That would be like a sweeper. The ball comes back out. Whitecross with Shields puts the ball back inside to McSherry. McSherry offloads the pass inside, so this is going to be coming all the way out here to wee Barry McKeown. Barry jinks one way, he jinks the other. Well, he's going to get minced here. There's 2 men after him, and he drops the ball. Barry would have been better getting the ball. He soccers the ball away. Gives the Whitecross another opportunity to launch attack from Ryan McSherry. Back to Shields, Mark Shields. Mark Shields, well, good defensive work there. That's great work there by Stephen O'Hagan. So Whitecross trying to come towards their own goals here. They're attacking goals. Shields. Whitecross just taking their time, trying to measure the break. The ball comes back out again. This time McSherry looks up, puts this one up in the air, but it's going to drop short. And this time it'll be a flick in. But oh, what a catch there. This could be a goal. And what a goal by Whitecross. A super strike from the corner man. What a score from Conor Malone. He just caught that, dropped it down, and just tackled it across the line, Kevin.
Yeah, it's a class finish. You know, he didn't, you know, many man just would have laced his boot in it, but, you know, he just let it trickle into the corner of the net. It was a great finish.
Whitecross are in, well, they're pushing hard here. Gael at 6s and 7s. They definitely haven't settled in, but there goes Soupy. He missed that one. Mark Shields very close to him. Well, Kevin, I don't know about that free there, but that was a handy enough free for the Clans man to be getting there. So Gael, no score. Whitecross 1-1, 4 minutes gone. The referee has moved the ball up. So if you're watching us here on Armagh TV, send us a wee tweet on the Armagh Twitter line letting us know what part of the world you're on. And out comes Campbell. He checks one way, he checks the other, he puts it up in the air, and that's a major score. And that's a lovely, lovely score from CC, from Gael, Caelan Campbell.
Yeah, he had a great game the last time too, Damien. He started off well there. He's got out in front of his man. It's a lovely score.
Well, the winners of this take on Tully Sarn, the surprise package of the Intermediate Championship here in Armagh. And I can tell you, we followed them here last night. We had them live on Armagh TV, and they were absolutely brilliant. Anthony McCann driving this one away over the far side towards McKeown. McKeown misses that one. O'Hagan comes out, but there's 2 or 3 men chasing after that. The referee has indicated that that's a free. So Clans trying to get the ball up the field. They're down a goal, 1-1 to 1 point. The cornerback, McCauley comes up on the outside. Well, he sort of slipped there. He took a little bit of a step, but that's big O'Hagan, James O'Hagan. All the way back over to the wing back, Mackle. Mackle puts the ball out to the centre half back. Patterson, he's on his own there. He soccers the ball along the ground. A chance here for Clans to get another score on the board. Soupy's calling the ball inside, but this time the ball spills out. Great defensive work by Whitecross over on the far side. The Whitecross men are coming up the field with McKeown checks inside. Barry McKeown is playing like a youngster here this evening. Probably one of the veterans of the Whitecross team. So Whitecross, again, Gael put up a defensive shield in front of Whitecross. Whitecross break the tackle now. Left footed again, the ball's dropping short towards the Malone. Oh, he puts this one up in the air and he hooks this one. The keeper comes out. The keeper just, he just shoved him out of the road.
That's classic defending there.
Brilliant work by Declan McKeown in the Gael goals. He wasn't having any way was the Whitecross man ever going to get that. The Whitecross man sort of hooked that ball up. It went up in the air and it came down, and the Whitecross man thought he had the ball, but the goalkeeper decided not a chance. McKeown chips the ball out underneath us here. Campbell comes out, breaks it down. Well, he gathered that one up. The referee has let it go. The ball's on the ground. Campbell tries to get up. He sort of scooted that ball up. There's a little bit of a push by Shields on McMahon. So McMahon gets the free. And this time, Mackle, he takes a little quick one to O'Hagan. Back to Mackle. Mackle just is pushed along over towards the far side. Offloads the pass. This time to Stephen O'Hagan. Stephen O'Hagan goes hand to toe, looking for support play. But there's no movement. He gives the ball back into O'Hagan. James O'Hagan pushes the ball into Patterson. Patterson puts a high ball up towards the full forward line. Again, this seems to be the tactic of both teams. Get the ball in towards the big men in the forward line. The ball comes across. This time, two Gael men after that ball. 2 Whitecross men trying to defend. The Clansmen get the ball out. A chance. Well, that's a super strike from the boot off the big Gael man, but again, the ball, the keeper, everybody come out, the ball sort of got lost in the legs there, but Whitecross defend, and they're coming out with the ball comes out this time to Ryan McSherry offloads the pass. Whitecross coming down the field with the corner man, Michael Malone, way over on the far side, comes in towards the middle. This ball is going to be pushed down towards, well, there's a little bit of a tug there. The referee, the Whitecross man made a bit of a meal of it, but he got us free, and this should be another score for Whitecross.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, they break well. You know, the time and time again they go. You know, they try to turn the ball over in their own defence, and then break very, very fast, and that's where it puts the Clans defence under huge pressure.
Well, here comes McSherry again. He's already scored 1 free. Cathal McSherry, and this is well within his range. Definitely, Whitecross would be aiming to get to another county final. Last year's beaten finalists at this level. So the men from South Armagh have a chance to put one on the board here. and he nails that one, so that goes over the bar, and that's another handy score for the boot of Cathal McSherry. So the score is 1-2 to 1 point. 9 minutes gone here. Eugene Reeves down in the deep south of Ireland watching this game on Linwood's Armagh TV. Eugene, you're very welcome to Armagh TV this evening. I know you were watching last night. You enjoyed our coverage last night, so I know you have to take it easy here tonight. So just you sit back and enjoy the game all the way down in the kingdom. So here comes Whitecross. Again, the ball pushed in towards the forwards. A chance for Whitecross to get another score on the board. The ball's put up in the air under no pressure, and the ball is kicked over the bar, this time by Ryan McSherry. And Kevin, we have to say, there was no gravitational pull that time. The ball just sailed over the bar.
It certainly did, and that's the way to show it. Don't give it the opportunity to pull it to the left.
Well, there's no question about that. The boys are sitting laughing at me. Ronan here, he walks in the athletic grounds and he's shaking his head and he says, boys, there is no such thing as gravitational pull. And I'm saying, you want to be at a couple of matches here, Ronan, and there the ball comes out short. That's a little tight pass to Patterson. The goalkeeper takes a little short pass, but Gael put themselves under serious pressure, serious pressure down there. Well, again, the Gael centre-half back was very lucky there to get that free, put himself under serious pressure, and there was a serious amount of tackling there. The Tiernan Oak man in the middle, he blew the whistle. Gael, this time the keeper, will he launch this ball long? There's a man coming out underneath us here. He pushes this right up the middle. Soupy Campbell's coming out. Campbell knocks it down to O'Hagan. O'Hagan gathers that one, but the referee has indicated that's a free. So O'Hagan gets the ball quick out on the far side. This time towards the 13. The ball comes in over the top. Campbell's using all his experience there, but the referee has indicated that was a free, and that ball was delivered in by John McGuigan. So Whitecross repel that attack and they come forward. The ball comes out to McCann. McCann's going to give the pass inside. Well, this time there was a big hit there and the ball's pushed down towards the corner man, Malone. He catches that one away out on the far side, but there's no Whitecross man coming looking for the return pass. They don't need it. Puts this in and that goes over the bar. That's a mighty score, but it's gone over the bar. That's some strike from the Whitecross corner man, and that is a super strike from, I think that's Conor Malone. That's number 13. Sorry, Kieran McNulty.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Kieran McNulty. A super strike from Kieran McNulty. So, Kevin, I'll tell you what, that was some score.
Yeah, it was a great score. It was a really difficult angle to be shooting from, and he started off well.
Well, what a little bit of a pick up there by Campbell. There's tackles coming in here. Well, that's a huge tackle on Campbell. Campbell under it. Well, the referee's going to be calling the number 9, and Anthony McCann will be talked to. The referee's telling him, I think he's going to book him here, Kevin, by the looks of it. If McCann gets booked here, was he getting ticked? Okay, he must be getting ticked, so he's under. He needs to watch himself. Well, Soupy, that was a strange sort of a free kick there, but he got away with it. The ball comes back to Stephen O'Hagan. Stephen O'Hagan wearing number 30 for Gael. Into Soupy Campbell. Stephen Campbell. The man goes forward. He knows how to play football. He offloads the pass away over the far side to his big midfielder, Ronan Austin, puts this one up in the air. The ball's up. The ball is dropping down, and we wait. The flag has been raised. That's a super strike from Ronan Austin.
Yeah, and he's well capable of it. Damien, it was a great play by Soupy Campbell to create that space for himself and put it straight into his chest. And Ronan Austin capable of doing that all day long. Well,
1-4 to 2 points. 12 minutes and 40 seconds gone here. Whitecross take the ball away at the far side. Well, Whitecross are spreading the game and they're spilling the game right down the middle here. Comes Shields. Shields has been tackled by 2 men there. The referee gives the free there. Again, a little bit of they're getting up very close and personal over there, everybody. So they're just saying to each other, okay, lads, referee's coming in, settle down, boys. The referee's just telling everybody to keep it calm and don't get too excited here. Whitecross 1-4. That's 7 points to 2. Whitecross ahead by 5 points here in this semi-final. Barry McKeown comes out and he's on the ball a lot. He's like a playmaker here for Whitecross. This time the ball comes into Ryan McSherry. Offloads the pass to Niall McSherry. Back out to Shields. Way out the far side this time to Barry McKeown. Puts the ball inside and this is going to be launched towards the full forward line. And out comes Malone. He gathers that one, spins round, puts it up in the air, and That's another super strike from the Whitecross man, and that super score there from Conor Malone, Kevin.
Yeah, it's another great score. Conor, it's like golden two he's got now, and he's flying out there. They need to get a bit of protection in amongst that full back line, because anything that's going in amongst that line there, they're getting destroyed at the minute.
And of course, Whitecross are definitely playing with the breeze towards the cathedral end here. McKeown pushes that one away out, and O'Hagan comes and gathers it up. Jamin O'Hagan from Clonagale, the Lurgan Blues, tacks inside. 2 or 3 men after me, offloads the pass. Well, there's 2 or 3 Whitecross men chasing the Clonagale man. The referee has indicated that that's a free, and this ball will be pushed in. There's a man calling on the outside for it, but they take it short. And Clonagale, Sean Markle, puts it into space. Clonagale trying to get a score here. Thought the whistle went there. We looked up, but there's nobody looking for it. The ball comes back to the full forward. Full forward puts on his left foot, and he pulls that one badly, and that's a bad shot by Niall McCann. Niall would be expecting to put that one over the bar there, Kevin.
Yeah, he's disappointed with that one. But it's proven difficult. There's very little support player coming in as well, and it's an interesting battle going on in there as well. Mark Shields and Soupy Campbell. Mark's is keeping as tight as he can. The Soupy not giving him an inch.
Well, Soupy now has moved out towards the middle, out towards the 3/4 line. Again, ball's broken down, but Whitecross get the rebound. This ball is going to be coming out to this side of the field, but no, checks inside, goes on the far side. McSherry pushes the pass inside. This time Cal McSherry comes out. Cal McSherry looks up, goes hand to toe, and he's going to be pulling the trigger on this one. He's just getting that little bit of space. He puts it out to Barry McKeown. What a run by Barry McKeown. Barry McKeown puts it across, and this time it could have been in the net, but the ball has gone wide. And I would say probably, Kevin, the Whitecross man was standing in the square.
Yeah, he probably was, but it's showing the danger that there is along that full back line at the minute. It's just so dangerous. Everything that's going in, it looks like it's going to end up in the score for Whitecross.
Yeah, Whitecross seem very, very dangerous, but Clonagale get the ball out. They're playing very, very tight football here, playing Patterson, well, there's no runners coming from behind. Well, this time the runner comes, but the ball has been spilled out, and Patterson goes up the middle, pushes that one towards Soupy Campbell, or is that Austin? Inside to Campbell now. Campbell gathers that one up. There's 3 men around him. He's on the ground trying to get the ball up. 2 or 3 men chasing after him. There's a gaggle of men in there. Campbell's in the bottom of the pile. The referee has indicated that that's you're holding on to the ball too much, and that's a bit tough on the forward there, but that's what happens.
Yeah, there wasn't really anywhere for him to go at that stage, but I think it's still the right decision.
Well, there we go. So Ronan Austin, he's in the full forward line there trying to get the ball. So is Soupy Campbell, but Whitecross spilled this ball away out the far side to Barry McKeown. Barry McKeown, very experienced footballer. He's always on the game. He's always on the ball. And when he's moving, Whitecross are motoring. Shields looks up. McCann checks inside, but Shields goes on the outside, pushes the ball away over to McKeown. McKeown puts the ball inside to McSherry. McSherry waits and puts the ball back out to McKeown. McKeown puts it in this time too. Kieran McNulty. McNulty pulls that one. This is dropping short, but the Whitecross man had a chance there. The Clonagale man shielded that one and let it go out. And the Whitecross man is holding his head and saying, I could have done better there. And I think he absolutely could. And I would say Conor Malone was very disappointed with that effort there, Kevin.
Yeah, it's absolutely. He just took his eye off the ball at the wrong time. But again, it just spells nervousness in that full back line. Everything that's going in just looks like it's going to end up in the score.
Well, there's no question about that here this evening in this intermediate Donnelly sponsored championship. And if you buy a vehicle of Donnelly's, you can get £50 towards your club. And why not? But Clonagale try to get that ball. But again, the Whitecross men are coming at the ball. There's a little bit of a free there. The Whitecross man was hit after the ball. The referee's reaching for his book. And the number 7 for Clonagale, Jared McMahon, will be getting himself in the referee's book here. And I'm not even going to discuss what the referee's talking to the player, because last night we got that wrong. But all we can say is that McMahon has picked up the first yellow card of the evening here, and this gives Whitecross an absolute chance out on the right hand side here to put this one over the bar. And out comes Michael McCurry trying to put this one with the left foot. So he takes his time. We shuffle with the feet. Oh, he absolutely measured that to perfection. That is super score from the Whitecross man, and that's a brilliant score from McCurry there. Just puts it over the bar. Kevin, that was just brilliant.
Yeah, it was a great score, and We have somebody watching at home, Steve Malone, usually sitting with us here. And
Whispering Steve Malone in Rathfriland. Stephen, great Whitecross man, Stephen. We're delighted that we have you on board here this evening, live on the athletic grounds again. Well, we've seen this before several times. The quick, short kick out puts you under a lot of pressure, but Clans have won that one. Well, the two Clans men get in on top of each other there. The Whitecross man pulled the Clans man back there. He gets his free, and Jamie Brady will be, well, he was fouled there, but Whitecross defend. Clans get on with the ball, way into the corner, picked it up at the second chance. The corner man, Campbell, spins one way, spins the other, looking for support. The support comes across, but out comes the goalkeeper from Whitecross, Thomas Canning, and he gets that ball away without much bother. So Whitecross in total control of this game. 1-6 to 2 points in favour of the men from South Armagh. The men that got beat in the intermediate final last year. Barry McKeown's calling the shots over on the far side, put the ball wide. There's a man on his knees there. He wasn't praying. He was getting the ball and he got it. But the tackles are coming in tough and hard from Clanagale. Mark Shields goes forward. Mark Shields offloads the pass away over on the far side. Well, again, tough, tight. But Shields gets the return pass. He goes after the ball. He gives the ball out this time to Michael McCrory, the man that scored the point a minute ago. He dinks one way, but he passes the other way. This ball is going towards the corner. And, well, Clans have got a man in front of the Whitecross forward, so that's a wee bit of smart play there by Clanagale. Patterson's coming out hand to toe with the ball, but there's no movement from Clanagale. There's nobody in front. Everybody is behind here. Clanagale need to be pushing men forward, Kevin, because they're down 1-6 to 2 points.
Yeah, they are, but every opportunity, as soon as the Clans get their hands on the ball, Mark Shields is just right on top of Subi Campbell and not giving them an inch. He's just not getting into the game at all.
Well, Whitecross are doing everything perfectly here. They're just killing Clans with every ball that's coming out. There's Barry Shields coming out with the ball back in. Well, the Whitecross men, they spilled that one out, and there goes Jared McMahon. He got booked a minute ago. He puts the ball away towards the full forward. The full forward is Niall McCann. Trying to stop that one going over the line, picks it up, but he's got a little push in the back. But the referee has, well, he's given the free now, so Whitecross give the free away. Clanagale get the quick free, trying to get the score on the board back in towards Ronan Austin. Austin dinks the pass towards Stephen Campbell. Stephen Campbell spins one way, spins the other, and puts that up in the air, and he puts that over the bar. Great score from Stephen Campbell.
Yeah, and that's exactly where he needs to be. It's not happening for him, out around the half forward line. He needs to get himself into the full forward line, and that's where Shields will have difficulty in marking him from back there. But Shields will keep him in his pocket all day long if he sits in around the middle.
Well, Fernand Bourne is telling Clans to push up along the line. But Whitecross, well, Barry McKeown comes out. He picks that one up. He offloads the pass to Shields. Another pass inside. This time to McCurry. He goes one way. There's two men after him, but he overcarried the ball. So Clanagale trying to get a little bit more momentum going here. Into Campbell. He's got a little bit of a step on Shields. He goes past him. He's on the outside. He goes forward. Well, Shields pulled him down there. Well, the referee has indicated that. Oh, I would like to see that one again. He says Campbell was holding his arm there. Kevin, what do you think?
I don't think so.
Well, the referee has indicated that one. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe if you're watching on TV, you can see it better than we could here because we're watching in live and we don't get a replay here. But anyway, the game goes on. Niall O'Boyle, centre half back for Whitecross, goes hand to toe. McKeown, he's coming out. He's looking for every ball. That man nearly retired this year. And there goes Ryan McSherry. Ryan McSherry spills the ball out, soccers it up. Barry McKeown's underneath as the ball's soccered along the ground. Here comes Campbell. Well, Campbell was waiting for that hit there. The referee has indicated that this is going to be a free, but Clanagale's on the attack here. The referee, is he going to blow the whistle? No, he's blowing the whistle now. He's quiet. Well, there's a little bit of a shove off the ball here. Everybody's getting hot and bothered underneath us here. There's Soupy Campbell talking to somebody down there. If I was Whitecross, I'd be walking away here, Kevin, because they're absolutely in control here. They don't want to be getting into any silliness.
There's no need to be getting involved in anything there. I think Campbell's just releasing a bit of frustration the way the game's going for him so far.
Well, last night we discussed what the linesman and the referee was talking about. We're not even going to do it here tonight, Kevin.
No, I'm not going there, definitely not.
No, definitely not. So, there's going to be a free here. The referee's reaching for the book. He's going to be booking somebody. The Whitecross number 8. He's calling the Whitecross. No, he's not. He's calling the Clanagale number 8, is he? He's talking to Barry Shields. He's looking for a Clan Gael man. I'm not sure who that is from Clan Gael. I hope it's not Jared McMahon, because if it is, he's in trouble. No, 13. That's John McGuigan, got a yellow card. And Barry Shields picked up a yellow card. So there we go. Is the referee going to hop the ball up here? Normally that's what you would do. That's what he's going to do, Kevin.
Yeah.
Going to hop the ball up. Well, the Whitecross man didn't get away with that one. He tried it, but he didn't get away with it. Ronan Austin comes out. Ronan Austin needs to be pushing forward. The ball is put up in the air. Hop, up it goes. Again. She's pushed Campbell in the back. The two county men getting very close and personal there, Kevin.
Yeah,
24 minutes, 6 minutes left to half time to score. 163 points in favour of the men from South Armagh.
This is definitely turning into a fascinating duel between the two of them now. Campbell's well up for it. He's spoken, after that sort of shenanigans. But they really need to get this score on the board, get themselves back into it.
Well, Campbell will definitely put this one over the bar. And we have 5 minutes left in the first half. I see Cormac Mulligan out here from Whitecross, one of the young development players for Whitecross, standing in front of us here watching Soupy Campbell. Campbell strikes the ball. Well, the white flag will be raised, and that's another super strike from the boot of Stephen Campbell. But Kevin, from a Clan Gael point of view, you'd want to see Soupy Campbell more involved in the game here. Yeah,
he has to get himself more involved, and it is difficult. She was doing a good job on him there. But I just feel as if he's going to do more danger if he was pushing on up into the full forward line.
So the ball comes out. There's a bit of a push by Stephen O'Hagan, and he pushed the Whitecross man, Shields, to the ground, and that's definitely a free. So the referee has indicated a free. So Tully Sarn are sitting waiting on the winners of this game here in the intermediate final, which will be broadcast live on Armagh TV. Barry O'Mckeown. Again, Jim O'Hagan looks mystified at the referee. The Clan Gael management look mystified. So the Whitecross man, he already scored a super score, and we wait to see will Michael McCurry put this one over the bar. He's well capable, it's well within his distance here, and he struck a lovely point a wee bit further out to the right hand side, but not as far out, but a wee bit more of an angle, and this is well within his range. He puts it up, but it drops short, and the ball has been knocked out. It's still in play here. Whitecross man chases after, but the corner man for Clan Gael, John McGuigan, you would like to see him, if you're a Clan Gael man, up here trying to get a score. They're down 1-6 to 4 points. That's 9 to 4. There's 5 points in it. Goalkeeper takes that one quick away over to the man on his own, the spur man, pushed long up towards Campbell. Campbell comes out. Campbell gathers it up. Shields is after him, but Campbell pushes him out of the road. He's going forward with the ball, puts it away across, a diagonal ball, great ball, away over the far side. Patterson tries to get it, but he leaves it. This time Clan Gael, chance here. Patterson offloads the pass. Clan Gael trying to well. The ball has been knocked out of his hands. 2 or 3 men after that there. But the Whitecross man wanted it more, and that was the full back. Lennon, he got that ball. Out he come, and Whitecross repelled that attack. And away out. And again, who picks the ball up on the far side? Who's after that ball? And who's looking for it? Barry O'Mckeown. Away over on the far side, along the line. This time McSherry, Cal McSherry, he's coming along, pushes the pass inside to Shields. This time, well, Whitecross just measuring their play right across the line, taking their time, picking their man out, checking back. Niall O'Boyle, he goes hand to toe, he's looking to break the line. But there's an awful lot of Clan Gael men in front of Whitecross, and Whitecross are in control, so they're in no hurry to push this ball towards the forwards. The ball goes in this time, and it's picked up, but there's a runner on the outside, but it didn't go on the outside. Malone goes one way, he goes the other, he checks on the inside, ball spills out. Whitecross spill that one out and gives Clan Gael a chance to go forward. Clan Gael, well, Ronan Austin's pointing, there's a man away over on the far side. That's a high looping pass, and he's picked up the wingman, the half forward, Brady. Brady goes on the outside, he checks one way, he goes on the outside again, the long way around, heading towards the roundabout in Lurgan. The ball is picked up. This time, well, there's 2 men on the ground there. The Clan Gael man's on the ground. The ball is spilled out. The referee has indicated that's a free, and this should be another handy score for Soupy.
Yeah, he'll tap this one over, no doubt. But again, the Whitecross defence is a bit aggrieved. I thought it would have been the other way around, but referee decision stands.
Well, the referee has given a free, and he's going to tell the linesman in many minutes, probably 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes of injury time, and Campbell has a chance straight in front of the goals towards the Dalton Road end here in the Athletic Grounds this evening. Well, we had a lot of football, championship football in the Athletic Grounds on Armagh Linwood's TV this last 3 nights here, and of course there's plenty more coming up in the weeks ahead. So Stephen Campbell, the man from Lurgan, the Clonagale man, the man that went to Vegas and played a little bit of roulette on those big casinos in Vegas, puts that one up and puts it over the bar. A super strike from big Stephen Campbell. That's his 3rd score, his 2nd free. One minute of injury time, Kevin, to be played.
Yeah.
Campbell comes out, the ball is broken down. Shields is marking Campbell fairly tight here. The ball goes out, Shields coming forward. He takes his chances. He drives past one man. He's heading towards the goals. He's motoring lovely with the ball when he's been pulled to the ground. And could that be the black card? Could Ronan Austin be in a little bit of bother here? Ronan Austin is looking at the referee, and the referee is going for the book here. And Ronan Austin says, God, ref, I didn't really do anything wrong there, but there's a lot of men round the ball there. But McSherry has the ball. There's the black card, we called it. So Ronan Austin has got a black card for Clonagale, and that's a bit of a disaster coming at the end of the first half for Clonagale.
Yeah, it is, but he sort of seen the danger that was coming through with Shields bombing forward, and he knew as soon as he made the tackle, he just let the look was on his face. He knew what was coming.
But this rule, I know the logic and the reason why it was being brought in, and I know the statistics might say that it is right and it is all this, but I think, Kevin, sometimes, in the real game, that's really not a sending off. But anyway,
we looked at sort of goal scoring opportunities, I suppose. Why it was brought in the first bit, but that wasn't.
But there's 4 or 5 men in front of him, so he's never going to, he's not going to get in and get the score. But that ball goes over the bar from McSherry, and there's the referee. He's blown his whistle. That's Callum McSherry's 3rd point. But the score at half time is 1-7 to 5. There's double scores here from the men from South Armagh. But Kevin, the black card, I know it's in the rules, and I know everybody gets frustrated with it and all that, but in the big scale of things, there was 2 or 3 men in front of him. It was a tackle, a mistimed tackle.
Yeah, look, I'm on the same boat as you, Damien. I don't necessarily agree with the card itself. I think it has when it comes to stopping goal scoring opportunities, I think it should be used for that and for that only. A black card shouldn't be threw about as well, we see how many times have we seen it happen towards the latter end of games.
Well, that's it. And Clonagale are coming out, they're holding their heads, they're scratching their heads, and they're walking towards in. Whitecross come in now, and again, probably as a championship match, it hasn't really sparkled into life. There's no zip zap or no intensity as such, but because maybe Whitecross are so much in control.
Yeah, I think it is very much the control that they're in. If you look at the possessions as well, 23 to 17, and the attacks 18 to 14, they're all in favour of Whitecross. The turnovers, and we look at 11 to 9, and it's all sort of pointing. Whitecross has had a huge amount of ball, and they're not afraid to play it from side to side. Not for straight, Clonagale, because they'll want to get their hands on the ball and create attacks, and it just seemed that any time they were creating attacks, it was being repelled backwards again, and they were just getting frustrated.
But Kevin, when we look at the shot accuracy, 56% accuracy for Clonagale, 53% for Whitecross, but Whitecross are in total control.
Yeah, they are in total control, but then it's look at the total shots there, Damien, it's 15 to 9, and that's just really where Whitecross is just more possession, more attacks, and they're just using the ball a lot better. Now the one thing is Clans put in a sweeper there towards the end of the half, and it did stop a few of the players coming in where they were just picking out their corner forwards, and they've been on fire so far, Damien, the scores they have got. So they've been able to try and stop that to a certain degree, but they're still not getting Subi Campbell in enough. I think they're really going to have to push him on up towards the goals to create any sort of danger.
Well, there we go. Finbar Bornsey says Finan or Finton are telling them to push up. Well, maybe it's Finton Borns is telling Clonagale to push up on Whitecross. Well, there we are. So if you're listening to the match or watching the match, let us know where you are. The half-time score, 1-5 to 5 points in favour of the men from South Armagh. And we'll be back for the second half very, very shortly. Well, you're very welcome back to the Athletic Grounds here for the second half of this Intermediate Championship semi-final. Donnelly's Motor Group sponsored championship in association with Armagh TV, and of course Whitecross and Clanagale. The men from Lurgan are behind by 5. The score 1-7 to 5 points. Clanagale need a Mayo first 10 minutes here in the second half. Whitecross, they seem to be in control here. I was talking to a couple of people there. Gengar McParlin's down the line. He was in Portugal in the last game. From Portugal to the sideline in the Athletic Grounds here this evening. I have to say hello, a very special hello to the chairman of Whitecross, Eugene Reevy, who was down in Killarney. And Eugene is, he's hanging on to the curtains in the hotel down in the Glen Eagles watching the game here. Eugene, you explain to all the people down in the Glen Eagles what the football's about here up in Armagh. Whitecross in the semi-final of the championship. Clanagale playing with the breeze in the second half, although, Kevin, there's not much of a breeze and there's no sign of a ball out in the field. They can't get a ball to play with here in the Athletic Grounds.
Nobody wants to give an inch.
Niall Henderson has replaced Ronan Austin. So Niall Henderson is in the game here for Clanagale. So we wait for the ball to be thrown up. Trying to see what number Niall Henderson is there, but he's number 12. That's right, he came back in. So Niall Henderson is in the game. Whitecross on the attack to get the first ball forward. McSherry goes hand to toe. He looks up, but he still goes. He checks one way. He gives the ball out. Inside, well, the Whitecross man was going to take the shot, but he decided not to. That's a hanger, but out comes the Clanagale man. The ball is, well, the referee has indicated that that's a free, and the referee is reaching for his book, and he's going to be calling somebody over here. That looks to be big Anthony McCann. Anthony McCann could be getting his name taken. Well, he probably is getting his name taken here. So that's another yellow card there. So Anthony McCann has picked up a yellow card straight at the start of the second half. So Clanagale launch this attack forward. The ball goes direct, way over on the far side. Whitecross winning by 5. Clanagale trying to get the score into O'Hagan. O'Hagan goes one way, pushes the ball away out on the far side. The Clanagale full forward heads towards the ball. McCann, but this time the corner man from Whitecross, Darren Shields, picks that one up, offloads the pass. So Whitecross repel that attack all the way out here to the wingman. The wingman is Ryan McSherry. Ryan McSherry offloads the ball to Barry McKeown. Barry McKeown gets the pass inside to the wingman, Niall McSherry. Niall McSherry goes hand to toe. He's looking for somebody on the outside. The ball comes back in towards the centre three quarters. The centre three quarters is Barry McKeown. Barry just looking for the ball. He offloads the pass. There's a man steaming up the middle. Boyle, he checks one way. He puts the ball on the outside. The ball goes to the other wing half forward, and he pulls out wide, and that was a poor enough shot from the boot of Ryan McSherry, Kevin.
Yeah, it was a poor enough wide. Just looking down, so the push should be Campbell right into the full forward, but Whitecross has also pushed Mark Shields right down to stay on top of him, so they're happy for Shields to continue to mark Campbell back there, and they're, that's going to take away from Shields' sort of attacking threat from Whitecross point of view. Well,
the Whitecross men, they'll be happy enough with that. All Clans will be doing now is be launching this ball down towards Stephen Campbell, but there's a man on the outside. That's a great bit of work there by the wing half forward. Brady's going forward. Well, he's still going forward. Takes a lot of steps. Offloads the pass. A chance here for Clanagale, and the ball was put over the bar, and that was Niall Henderson. That's his first score of the evening, and that could have been a goal, Kevin.
Yeah, I think he has went for that top corner, to be fair, and I think there have been a few Whitecross boys would have been maybe slightly upset with the amount of steps was taken.
Well, he nearly run from Armagh to Lurgan there. I'd like a check on that one. But again, there's a great catch by Boyle. He offloads the pass away out on the far side. So Whitecross pushed the ball forward down towards the corner man. The corner man is McNulty. McNulty checks one way. He offloads the pass. So Whitecross again, giving the ball away. The Clanagale man just slipped in there in a slipstream, picked the ball up, and they're coming out. But they're looking to try and get the pass. But there's no Clanagale man anywhere between the half back line here on the full forward line, so you would absolutely need to be supersonic to deliver that pass. Well, there's a free for the Clanagale men down in front of us here. So O'Hagan says, what's going on here, referee? The referee says, hold on a minute, there's something going along the line here. The linesman's out, he's talking to somebody. There's somebody going to be spoken to or going to be asked to step right back or to leave the field. Well, there's somebody been asked to leave the field. One of the managers
That's Soupy's brother.
John Campbell, Soupy's brother, has been asked to step across the fence, and he's on the other side of the fence, and he's walking up and down the fence, but there's a push in the back there this time, and this time Soupy Campbell will be getting a free, Kevin, and I think this is well within his range. Mark Shields is pointing down to is that Brian Canavan out there, the former county player, the BBC commentator, and now a referee, and this evening he's doing a line away over on the far side, Brian Canavan from Points Path. So Soupy sets the ball down. Takes a long step. 1-7 to 6 points. If this goes over, this will give Gael a queer lift. There's no doubt about it. He lifts this one up in the air. Has he measured this one to perfection? And he has absolutely drilled that one. That's his 4th score. 3 frees and 1 from play. Kevin, that was a super score.
That's brilliant. That was worth the entry fee alone.
Well, there we have it now. Game on. 1-7 to 7 points. Canning gets this ball out. Well, O'Hagan comes and picks it up. Whitecross have gone to sleep a wee bit. O'Hagan puts it in. This time, Henderson's going forward, puts it on his right foot, puts it up in the air, and absolutely drills his 2nd point. There's only 2 between them. The game is starting to rise here in the athletic grounds. 5 minutes into the 2nd half. There's 2 points between them, Kevin.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Eugene Craney called it at half time. He said they'll have a purple patch, and they have indeed.
Well, that's absolutely Eugene Craney, and Whispering Steve Malone is over in Refryland watching the game here. Canning kicks this one out. The ball comes out. The referee has indicated that O'Hagan was holding the Whitecross man. Barry O picks that one up. He checks one way, gives a pass inside. Whitecross McCann offloads the pass to the outside. McSherry's going. He gives the pass inside to McNulty. McKeown's on the outside, but the ball's still in the hands of the Whitecross corner man. The referee has indicated that that's going to be a free, and the referee was playing percentage football. Again, quick free taken out. This time, well, the referee has called that one back. There's a Whitecross man on the ground, and Kevin, I thought the referee would have let that go on.
Yeah, I think just with the player down, maybe he's got a hit in the head. Maybe he was right just to bring it back. But yeah, I'm just sort of thinking, with Shields still, he's not doing much good down to Whitecross down there at the minute, and I think they're missing him.
Well, the thing is that if Shields is down there marking Campbell, and Campbell isn't scoring down there, Whitecross are happy enough with that situation, I would think. Now McSherry has a chance on the edge of the D to put 1 score on the board for Whitecross in the start of the 2nd half. There's nearly 6.5 minutes gone. Whitecross haven't scored yet, but McSherry's taken a long look, puts it up in the air, and he drops that one short. That's a good catch there. That should have been over the bar. It comes out to O'Hagan. O'Hagan gathers that one. He drives forward. The referee has indicated that that's, well, the free has been taken, but that was very, very close. Back to O'Hagan. Back inside. Gael, there's 2 points in it. This time, Gael, Mackle going forward. He puts a high ball inside, and that was a hanger if there was ever a... Well, the referee has indicated there's nothing going on there, but he's indicated that that's a free now, so he says the Clansman was pushed down, and Soupy's come out, and Kevin, this is 45, this is 50 odd metres, and this is straight in front of the Cathedral Goals. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing, not much. This will be a massive score here for Gael if this goes over the bar.
Yeah, I remember watching Ethan Rafferty pulling over from about this distance last year for the greens, but I think it's just slightly outside his range, but...
Well, he's on his toes. Puts it, drops it, but it's going short, and the ball's going out. He probably should have been trying to get that one on target, Kevin. That was a chance. There's still 2 points. 8 points to 1-7 here in favour of the men from South Armagh. Whitecross, the beaten finalists from last year, trying to get back in. The mighty Gael, the great names from long ago, Jimmy Smith, Colin McKinstry. There's lots and lots of players from Gael that one can think of here. But there's 2 hits off the ball. There's 2 men down injured, but Whitecross get on. Barry McKeown, he goes forward. There's a man on the outside. He measures out the perfection. McSherry hammers it off the crossbar, and the ball goes away out on the far side, and that was a chance. There's 2 men down here that munched in a tackle, and that seems to be Stephen O'Hagan or Stephen O'Hagan, and I'm not sure who the Whitecross man is here. That looks to be maybe Darren Shields or Barry Shields down below us here. Whitecross, Kevin, could have been a goal, could have been a point, but the crossbar was that big there that the ball hit it.
Yeah, the crossbar's gone to the Clans. Saviour there, but that was it could be the changing of the match there.
No question about it here. This game is down to 8 minutes and 40 seconds. There's 2 points between the teams here. There's 2 men injured, and it is the big midfielder from Whitecross, Barry Shields. There was a wee concern about his injury earlier on, but he seemed to get, maybe that's a sort of a clip on the shin, it looks to be. And there goes Stephen O'Hagan. Stephen is up, but he's very generously walking about here. The two men, they're wearing black knee bandages on both left knees. And it seems as if he got a crack on the shin or something there, but he's back and he's up and he's running. And the Whitecross man, he's taking his time underneath his here, trying to get up. Well, he gets up now, and he takes a long gulp of air and says, that was sore. And I would say he's probably right, because we sort of felt it up here. But this time, the Clan of Gael man gets the ball out. Well, this time he kicks it out to O'Hagan. He comes up. He gathers that one. Well, the tackles are coming in fast and furious underneath us here. There's 2 points in the game. Young O'Hagan, James O'Hagan from Clan of Gael. A little dink pass back into the big midfielder that come in there, but he spills the ball out. Referee is going to blow the whistle there. Well, he's blowing the whistle and says the left ball. The Whitecross man, McCann, he's not happy there. McCann needs to settle himself down here, or he could find himself in trouble, because he's already booked. And if he's already booked, he's in serious trouble. Anthony McCann could be in serious trouble here, Kevin.
Yeah, he's just right in front of the referee.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So Whitecross are down a man here. So Whitecross, 10 minutes into the game here of the second half. 2 points between them. So Whitecross under serious pressure here. Ginger McParlin is going, what went on there? McCann has been sent to the line. There's 2 points in it. The referee is going to the linesman. The linesman comes out. He's talking to the referee. He spotted something away over in the middle of the field, and he's reaching for his book here. He's walking towards somebody. He's blowing the whistle. Will we see what he's going to do? Is he going to let the play go on? The play's going to go on. That ball is up in the air. That's a super strike from Clan of Gael. Campbell's in underneath it there. The ball spills out, and the ball has gone wide. That was a chance, Kevin.
I thought it was going to drop into his hands there at one point, but there's another corner forward just got his hands on it and it's trickled wide. So there's change here for the Clans.
Yeah, well, big Stephen O'Hagan is under serious pressure here. He seems to be limping about the field here, but Whitecross get the ball out on the far side. Kevin, you might be right. Maybe Shields' attack as far as forward might be missing from Whitecross. Referee has indicated that that's a free there, and McSherry pushes that one to the outside, trying to go forward. There's 2 points between them. Barry O'McKeown gathers that one up. He gives a measured pass inside to McSherry. McSherry uses all his experience holding on to the ball. Well, the referee says he was pulling the man down, and he's given the free again. Whitecross. The calls are going against Whitecross at this stage of the game. There's 2 points between them. Soupy Campbell comes out. Well, Campbell had 2 men round him there. This time the corner man, Michael Malone, he offloads the pass. The ball comes all the way to Boyle. Michael O'Boyd pushes the ball down towards the corner man, but Barry McCone's out there. Barry checks one way, he checks the other. He pushes a hand pass right across to his midfielder. The ball comes inside. Whitecross have 2 or 3 men on the overlap, trying to get the score, trying to manufacture a space. McSherry goes on the outside. He checks in the inside, spins round. The referee has indicated that that's a free. And Kevin, that was a handy enough free to be getting there.
Yeah, it is a handy enough free, and I think he almost that's what he was looking to get out of it, and he's got it. So. Whitecross will be happy here to try and get a score from this point, just to try and settle things back down again. But I still I stand by that. I think Mark Shields is penetrating runs, and just how he uses things along that line is being missed at the minute, where he's back there. And to be honest, if they can get good ball into Soupy Campbell along that full forward line, Campbell will destroy Shields in there. It's different out round the middle. That suits Shields. But back there, I think it's a real option for them.
The referee is reaching for his book, and he's calling 2 men over, and he's calling the Whitecross man, and he's calling the Clan of Gael man over to speak. The corner back and the corner forward. Number 4 for Clan of Gael is Glenn Francis. Glenn will be picking up a yellow card, as will the number 15 for Whitecross, who is Conor Malone, and Conor will be picking up a yellow card. And I hope I haven't got this down as a yellow card earlier on, because if it is, he's in trouble. Well, that's okay. Maybe it was just a 1 here, but that's a yellow card for Conor Malone and a corner for Glenn France. So there's 2 men booked. It's happening here. 13 minutes and 40 seconds. A chance for the Whitecross man to put one over Well, Whitecross haven't scored in the second half yet, I believe. So this goes up in the air. This is an important one for Whitecross. It's up, but it's gone wide, and Whitecross just cannot score, Kevin.
Yeah, the Clans really have them rattled here at the minute. There's the opportunity on here for a short kick out, and it's all Clans.
And David McCaughey picks that one up, and that was a great bit of work there by the Clan of Gael man. But that ball has been maybe given away there. A lot of pressure by the Clansman, but he drives out, coming forward. Well, he runs through the fullback. That's great fullback work there. The old style fullback. The man with the ball driving through the tackles. He offloads the pass. Goes back this time to Jonathan Linus, the man that came in to Clan of Gael. Clan of Gael are down by 1. Can they get a score here? The ball's in over the top. Well, that's great, but the referee has given a free here. So this will be another one for Soupy to put over the bar. To put 1 between them, Kevin.
Yeah, it's really livened up now, Damien. And again, Sonny's been hit off the ball there. It's an easy option here, and Soupy Campbell will just tip this over.
Well, there's no doubt, and that just leaves 1 between them. Well, if Eugene Reevy was swinging on the curtains before the end of the first half, he absolutely walking on the ceiling at this stage of the game. So Eugene, just take it easy. There's a long way to go in this game here. Whitecross, they're winning by 2 points. The score 1-7 to 8 points. They haven't scored in the second half yet here, Kevin.
It was all Whitecross in the first half. They had all the possession, all the time and play, and they were completely and utterly controlling the game. And it's come back out here. The Clans have just changed, a few player positions, and it's just all Clans.
Can you find out from it?
Well,
20. Don't think he started. No.
Well, Eugene Craney's looking to know who came in or who came off there, but Soupy Campbell has a free right on the edge, just right halfway between the arc of the D and the 14 or the 13 metre line or the 21 metre line, so he should be able to put this one over the bar. Takes his time, drives it up, puts it up, lifts it up, and it just got over the bar no more. And I tell you, that's only 1 between them. That's Soupy's 4th free and his 5th score from play.
Yeah, it's all to play for now, Damien. We've now 15 minutes left in this half, and it's anyone's game.
Well, there's only 1 between them. The game is in the melting pot, the semi-final of the Intermediate Championship. Tullysarn, everybody, nobody seen them coming through the championship, and what a run by the Tullysarn men. They're in the final, and I can tell you, Tullysarn played some great football last night. But here, will it be Clan of Gael? Will it be Whitecross? Well, we'll know in 15 minutes or 18 minutes, because that's how long to go. Cal McSherry, he puts a measured pass all the way across. There's a little bit of a push there by the Whitecross man. The referee says, let the game go on. Clan of Gael, pick it up. The Whitecross man's pushing the Clan of Gael man out on the far side. The referee has indicated you're holding him. That's a free, so that's probably a good position to foul a man right down. The ball goes back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper gives the pass back out again here. That's a hanger. Puts the man under pressure, but Clan of Gael, well, they've got their tether up here in the athletic grounds. They're driving forward. A little bit of a push to the man with the ball there. Whitecross gathered that one. It's a line ball. Underneath us here. So McSherry comes out telling Whitecross to settle down. Whitecross gives the ball back, all the way back to Boyle, back to McSherry. McSherry checks on the outside, gives a pass to, there's a man down, back to McSherry. McSherry offloads the pass, this time to his other midfielder, Barry Shields. Barry Shields gives the ball away out to Barry McCone, the man you want on the ball, the man with all the experience. He offloads the pass into McNulty. McNulty goes forward, spins round, trying to get the ball into the scoring zone. McSherry, he picks it up, he checks one way, he gives the ball a great defensive work here from Clan of Gael. Shields back into McCone. McCone's going to be putting this one up in the air, but he gives the pass, he fits the pass over the top. Whitecross, can they get a chance? Can they get a score? And another wide, Kevin. The gravitational pull has moved. It's to the other end of the field at this stage of the game.
It's not happening for Whitecross in this half so far. They're back to their they're playing it across the defence, and credit to the Clans, they're putting huge pressure on them. But on that occasion again, just a snapshot puts it wide.
17 minutes and 50 seconds gone, and Whitecross haven't scored in the second half. That would be a major concern. McSherry's come out, the man who is maybe one of the scoring threats for Whitecross, is out in the middle of the field. So Whitecross under a little bit of pressure here, haven't scored. There's only 1 between them. Very, very tight over on the far side, trying to get a score. Away out on the outside, pulls in one way, pulls in the other, gives the pass to McSherry. McSherry gives the ball into McCone. McCone looks up. McCone gives the pass into McNulty. Driving forward, but it's been pulled out of his hands. Defensive work by Clan of Gael has been superb in this half. Oh, he took a lot of steps there, but you can't really give it. Ooh, there's a free there, but Whitecross gathered that ball up. Barry Oak, McCone drops it. Well, he's been pulled there. The referee has indicated that that's a free. The Clonagale man is not happy with that, but that's a free there for Whitecross, and that was Conor Malone. So again, there's somebody else going to be sent to the line. Could Ginger McParlin been told to leave the field? Well, he's been told to sit down. The referee is telling Ginger to leave the field. So that's one Clonagale man out, and that's one Whitecross man out. So it's all even along the line here, Kevin. the line is getting very animated here. There's only 1 point between them. 179 points. I can tell you, this is a tight game. It probably hasn't lived up to the potential that it could have earlier on, but it's definitely livened up. And now we see Mark Shields. This is the first time, Kevin, in this half that he's ventured forward, and he's stepping up to take this free.
Yeah, he is stepping up. He probably senses it himself. You know, the guys are misfiring at the minute, and he's trying to step up here and get the score, get the first score of the half.
Well, Fintan Burns is out here, and he's directing operations for Clonagale. But Mark Shields, this is a mighty, mighty pressure shot from Mark Shields. He puts it up. The ball is leaning. It's coming round, and it's gone over, and that's Mark Shields. He come all the way up the field to do that one, and that's a super score from Mark Shields. And Kevin, that's the first score 20 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, it is. It was an important score as well at this stage, Damien. And it was to be fair to Mark, he stepped up there and took ownership of that. It was a great score.
There's Patterson. He picks that ball up between two Whitecross men. Checks inside, checks outside, gives the ball to the wingman Brady. Brady offloads the pass, so this ball's going forward to the centre half forward. He gathers it up, but there's a Whitecross man standing there. Has Whitecross weathered the storm here? Well, there they head forward with Neil McSherry. Neil McSherry, the school teacher, pushes the ball on the outside. This time, Ryan McSherry checks the pass inside. So the centre half back, Barry O'Boyle, Boyle puts the ball out to the wingman, the corner man. The corner man is McNulty. McNulty offloads the pass. A chance for Whitecross. They didn't score for a long time. When they're in the keeper's hands, that should have been over the bar. He was under no pressure that time, was Michael McCurry. But this time, Clans give the ball away. Barry McKeown gets the pass. He pushes inside. McSherry checks one way. There's 3 Clonagale men around him there. McSherry's using all his experience, but he's been held there. The referee's about to blow the whistle, and he's saying that he's been fouled. And this time, McSherry was having none of it. He held onto the ball. He wasn't let go of it. And there, will Mark Shields come for this one, or will McCurry come up and hit this one?
Mark Shields looks like he's heading up from the back.
Mark Shields has come all the way from the full back line. He's standing in the full back line. Whitecross have put another man down to stand in front of Soupy Campbell and the other Clonagale forward. Mark Shields comes up. This is showing how Whitecross, they had 3 or 4 chances to get scores. The forwards couldn't do it, so they had to come and get Mark Shields. The very, very experienced Mark Shields from Whitecross, from Armagh. He sets the ball down just inside the 45. This will be about a 43-metre free if it goes over the bar. So Mark takes his time. He's a long, long look at the crossbar. Puts it up in the air, and he strikes it, and it goes over the bar. And that shows experience there, Kevin. That's his second score in as many minutes.
Yeah, he stepped up and he took the ownership over it, and that's what you need. Every team needs a leader, and that's exactly what he's doing.
It's back to 3 points again. Clonagale giving that ball away, but this time, well, there's a big free there. So again, a stupid free to be given away by Whitecross down below us here. The Whitecross man did not need to be giving that free away, and he needs to watch himself, Barry Shields, because he's already booked. And there's another little bit of a pull, and this time Ryan McSherry could be getting himself into a little bit of bother. The referee's reaching for the book, and he's calling the Whitecross man over. Whitecross just pulled themselves back into this game by their fingertips. Mark Shields come up, had 2 wonderful points. The ball has been kicked out here. There's a Whitecross man here. He's going to be booked, and he's picked up a yellow card. So that's a yellow card for the Whitecross man. And that's Ryan McSherry. So Ryan just needs to settle down. Clonagale down by 3. The wingman, McMahon, he pushes the ball into O'Hagan. O'Hagan looks for support, but the ball goes all the way back. This time he's going to be putting this down towards Campbell. That's what I'd be doing if I was from Clonagale. The ball goes back to Mackle. Mackle goes on the outside. He's heading away on the far side. He's measured this one. He's put it in underneath us here. A chance for Clonagale. It's in. Oh, what a save there by Thomas Canning. That was goal bound, but what a save by the Whitecross minder in the 23rd minute. and 30 seconds. O'Hagan pushes the man out of the road there. He's driving forward. There was a chance for Clanagale, putting the ball all the way across, but this time Whitecross gathered that one up. Gael McSherry comes all the way out. There's a man away out on the far side, and that man is McKeown. He's everywhere. He puts it into Shields. Shields has run forward. Campbell is after him, and Campbell pulls him to the ground, and that's a free, and Mark Shields will take that every time. The referee's reaching for his book. He's calling somebody. No, he's talking to the linesman. Something happened here. The linesman and the referee was in communication there, but they said it's okay. This time Mark Shields has another chance, Kevin.
Yeah, he has another chance. It's probably... Well, you know the way he's hitting them at the minute. But, you talk about game changers on the last ball, the Whitecross chance that crashed off the crossbar. Like that chance there, Damon, that could have changed everything.
There's no question about it. That was a game-changing save there from Thomas Canning. Well, Mark Shields done an absolutely brilliant little bit of ingenuity there. He pushed the 45 backwards instead of going forwards, and all the Clansmen didn't see that coming, and neither did we. But they have a chance here. Mark Shields puts this one up in the air, but it goes all the way out on the outside. Picked up there. Clanagale trying to defend. The ball has been soccered along the ground, and it's gone out for a 45.
And a change here for Whitecross.
And number 26 for Whitecross is coming in, and that's Dermot Boyle. He was trying to get into the game earlier on, so Dermot is in the game here. I'm not sure who's coming off, but Dermot Boyle is in the game for Whitecross. We'll wait to see who's coming out for Whitecross. But Mark Shields comes out. Mark Shields comes out to take the 45. This looks to be McCurry coming out here underneath us. As the lights get a wee bit dark underneath here, just trying to see who it is, but he's done his bit for Whitecross. He gets a handshake there. So Whitecross have the substitution. They have the change in. And Mark Shields hits this one, puts it up, a strapping short. The goalkeeper comes out, and another good catch there by the big goalkeeper from Clanagale, Declan McGowan. He picks that one out. Well, there's a free there. Great bit of work there by the Clanagale man. He knew exactly what he was doing. He got the free down there. Barry McCone's telling the Whitecross men to settle down, to move back and cut out the threat from Clanagale. The ball comes back to Jimmy O'Hagan. O'Hagan stole about 6 yards there. That's a little bit short. Gets away with it. Pass goes all the way back. Tackle's coming in fast and furious underneath us here. The ground's getting a little bit slippy underneath it. The full back comes out. Back to O'Hagan. O'Hagan drives forward, puts the ball under his shoulders. Great bit of a block down there. That's a super block there from Shields. Underneath us there. What a block down there by the big midfielder, Barry Shields from Whitecross. Whitecross winning by 3. The ball goes in. O'Hagan gives that one away, but the Whitecross man absolutely read that one a mile away, and that was brilliant work there by Cathal McSherry. Very, very experienced footballer for Whitecross. Seen that coming 2 minutes before the pass was delivered. He intercepted, got the ball, and it puts Whitecross on the attack. Away over on the far side. Conor Malone going hand to toe, puts the ball under his hand, spins the ball all the way back. This time to Neil McSherry. Neil McSherry puts the ball out too. The man that came in there, Dermot Boyle. Dermot Boyle spins the ball all the way back to Ryan McSherry. Ryan McSherry gives it back to Cal McSherry. Cal McSherry pushing the ball back. Whitecross is probably a little bit too early to be playing this, but Barry McCone comes back. So Whitecross attitude is, what we have, we hold here, boys. If you want the ball, you come and pick it off us there. It goes to Shields. Shields puts the ball on the outside. There's 3 minutes, 3 points in the game. 3 minutes left here towards the end of this second semi-final. Tullysarn, they await the winners of this game. Tullysarn, who are the surprise package of the Intermediate Championship. Very, very tight over on the far side. Whitecross holding possession. Saying to Clanagale, if you want this ball, come and take it off us. We're not giving the ball to you. Well, if you remember a game of tag away back at school back in the day, this is what that's like. So Whitecross driving forward. A chance here. Shields, he's going forward. A chance. He hits this one. He puts it up and he puts it over the bar. And that's another great score from the boot of Mark Shields. And Mark Shields has scored 3 points, Kevin. And he has showed all his experience.
Yeah, there's no doubt he stepped up, at the time when Whitecross needed him, and he scored all the crucial points in this second half, and he looks like he might just have done enough to get Whitecross over the line.
And there goes Kieran McKendry in for Clanagale. Clanagale are down by 4. 110 to 9 points. 2 minutes left in the game, plus injury time here. Well, Whitecross have the weathered the storm. Clanagale had a rip-roaring start to the second half. Well, there again, there's a great pick-up there by Whitecross. Well, there's a big hit over on the far side, but Whitecross have got the ball back. They're going forward. There's a man on the outside. He picks it up, McSherry. He's going forward. He offloads the pass away out on the far side to Shields. Shields just takes his time. Back to McSherry. They're going to hold the ball. They're heading towards the corner. He spills the ball out, but this time a great bit. Well, he pulled that man down there. So the full-back from Clanagale, big Chris Taylor, got fouled, but the referee didn't give anybody. And when we look and see what Ronan Oscar black card for Kevin, I can tell you that's a tight one there. But Clanagale, they're down by 4. The referee has moved the ball out. So Whitecross are bringing another man in. They're bringing in Cahill Valley into the Whitecross team, probably killing the clock here. 4 minutes, I think somebody said there. There's 4 minutes coming into the game here. So the Whitecross men are in control. 110 to 9 points. Well, Eugene Breavy, he was swinging on curtains and he was walking on ceilings. Now he's settled down. He's sitting on the bed down in the Glen Eagles, taking it easy. The chairman of Whitecross, he's happy enough that the game is going okay here for Whitecross towards the end. Kevin, but that man, Shields, and you said it, down there, he was being wasted. He had to move forward to get the scores.
Yeah, he did, and that, he's made the difference there in the second half by pushing forward, and he's got the crucial, scores. He's hit some beautiful free kicks there as well, and he just bust forward there in the end and scored what I think is the crucial score of the game.
And we can't dismiss the save by Thomas Canning halfway through the second half there. It was a game changer because the game, if that had been in the back of the net, the game was level and Clans were on an absolute roll. And what a save by the goalkeeper, Thomas Canning from Whitecross. This game has everything. Well, there's a man here, the referee, he's trying to get on here. The linesman, Jared Devlin, saying, hold on a minute here. Claire Shields is down there trying to get her man onto the field of play. So in he goes, and there goes Cahill Valley in for Whitecross, one of the substitutes. Whitecross trying to run the clock down towards the end of the game here. We'll wait to see who's coming off. Well, there's men moving forward, there's men moving back, but there's nobody coming off yet, so we're waiting to see. Well, there's a man injured here. He's been taken off, so we wait to see who it is. We can't get, he's a wee bit far away here. But Clanagale, they need to get this ball down the field, and they need to be getting it in the back of the net because there's 4 points, 110, 13 to 9. 4 points between the teams. This has been a tight championship match. Whitecross man seems to be in a wee bit of difficulty here coming off the field of play. Ryan McSherry's coming off, so Ryan's carrying an injury, but he's walking off, he's okay. So Valaday is in for Cahill Valaday is in for McSherry. Whitecross are ahead by 4. We're deep into injury time. Clanagale need to be getting this ball down the field, down towards Soupy Campbell and calling the ball. The goalkeeper's coming out, hand to toe. And he's looking up and he drives this one, but that ball comes all the way down. That ball's going to come out. Soupy came out and he didn't get it, and Soupy looks up at the goalkeeper and he shakes the head and he says, another 3 yards towards me and that ball was in my hands. But the Whitecross men are in absolutely no hurry to take the ball. So the Clanagale man fires the ball, absolutely fires the ball there at Neil McSherry. Neil McSherry gives the ball to Barry Ogmacombe. Barry Ogmacombe, very experienced footballer. There goes Mark Shields. He just puts the afterburners on to McSherry. McSherry offloads the pass away out on the far side. And this time, Shields goes for the return pass. Shields puts the pass inside too. McNulty, well, there's 2 or 3 Clansmen after him there. He spills the ball over the line, and that's a line ball for Clanagale. There's 2 minutes up. There's 2 minutes to go. There's 4 points in the game. Whitecross ahead by 4. 110 to 9 points here in this intermediate semi-final Donnelly sponsored championship in association with Armagh TV. And of course, if you buy a car of Donnelly's, you get £50 towards your club. And why wouldn't you? Sure, it's a great deal. There's no question about that. But Clanagale, they need a goal. They don't need the £50. They need the goal. The ball is motoring down towards the full forward line. The ball breaks out. The keeper comes out. 2 or 3 men gets after that. And I thought that might have been a 45, but the referee has indicated that that's a wide. Joe Gordon thought that was a 45. Eugene Craney thought that was a 45, but it's a wide. So Eugene Craney, he's got his binoculars here, and he says absolutely that was a 45, but the referee didn't give it. So Whitecross have a man down injured, and we're rattling towards the end. 1 minute to go here, Kevin. What can we say about this game?
Well, it was a game of two halves in the second half, to be fair, Damien. It was all Clans the first 15 minutes, and Whitecross has weathered the storm after the man sent off, and they've took control in the last 15.
Well, this time Clans, they need to be going for the goal here. The Whitecross men are stopping, they're pulling back, and they need to be getting this ball in. There's a man standing on the outside, so Clan Gael need a goal here. They don't need a point, they need a goal, and they need a chance to get the kick out here. The game is rolling towards the end of the half, so Clan Gael, I would say what they'll do here is, will he take the point and then go for the return? He puts it up in the air, the ball's dropping down, and 2 or 3 men, well, the Clan man, he pushed it all the way across, it's over the bar, and that's a point. I'm not sure who scored that. This wee man coming out. Kieran McKendry, the man that came in, he scored that one, so that's a good score from McKendry. But anyway, Clan Gael need possession, and they need to go for a goal, because we're right down over the 4 minutes. The referee will wait to see who gets this ball. If Whitecross gather this ball, well, the ball is spilled out. Referee has indicated that that's a free. This is coming down the throat. Soupy Campbell is calling for it. Soupy Campbell comes out. Well, he's been pushed down, and the referee has indicated. No, he hasn't. That was a push on Campbell. Well, Clan Gael, they're down by 3. Whitecross are ahead by 3. They're holding on to the ball. They're driving forward. The referee has blown his whistle here. He's reaching for his book. We don't know what's happening here. The referee.
I think there was a late tackle there with number 12 of Clans. Referee's calling them over.
Henderson could be in a wee bit of bother here. If that's a late tackle, Henderson is looking at the referee and he's shaking his head. I didn't really do anything wrong there, ref, but the referee has put a black card. Well, make your own mind up on that one. So another black card. That's 2 black cards for Clan Gael. Well, the game is over. We're in the dying embers here of the game. Clan Gael need to get possession. They need one chance to get the ball down. And Soupy Campbell has come out, and Mark Shields is as close to Soupy Campbell as anybody's going to be to Soupy Campbell this year. But again, Whitecross hold on to the ball. They give the ball into McSherry. McSherry gives it out. This time, Whitecross driving up the line, holding on to the ball. Cathal McSherry, he'll not give this ball away. Back to McKeown. Barry McKeown has played brilliantly here tonight. He's saying, push that ball all the way back. So Clan Gael trying to get the ball. They can't get the ball. Mark Shields holds on to it. Mark Shields goes forward. He puts the ball all the way back to Boyle. Dermot Boyle. He spills the ball back. Whitecross will be giving this ball back again to Boyle. Boyle looks up. Shields is calling for the ball, but Boyle needs to watch. The referee has said that's too long. Well, I wouldn't agree with that. Soupy Campbell is running towards the goals, and this ball's put up in the air. This ball's dropping down. 2, 3 men after, but what a catch there by the Whitecross man. He's coming out with the ball. He's held on to that ball. The referee called 4 minutes. We're down into 5 minutes. We're down into 6 minutes. Shields is going forward. He gets that well. Normally you can't do that, but he's been taken out after the ball has been given away there. But Whitecross will take that every time. The referee's calling the man over. The referee's reaching for his book. And could this be another black card? This time it's Jared McMahon, and Jared McMahon has already been booked, and Jared McMahon could be seeing the end of the game before the long whistle. I said he's gone, a black card and a red card, so he's out of the game. So he's gone. So that's Clan Gael down another man. But Whitecross, the referee called 4 minutes. We're down into 7 minutes of injury time here. Cathal McSherry is going to be launching this ball all the way back. And that's it. The game is over. Whitecross in the intermediate final. 110 to 10 points. There's 3 points in the game here. Clan Gael made a game of it in the second half. What a save by Cannon in the second half, Kevin. The game changer.
Yeah, it was the game changer. Yeah, it was just, if Clans had got that goal at that point in the game, it just, all the momentum would have been with them at that stage. But to be fair, you gotta hold your hands up to Whitecross. They really were. They survived the onslaught that come their way in the first 15 minutes, and they turned things around after the man was sent off. Or many's a team would have folded at that stage, Damien. And they got the crucial scores at the right time, and well deserved to be in the final.
Well, there's no question about that. We have to say, what a performance there from Whitecross. They were under serious pressure. They never scored for 20 minutes of the second half, but Mark Shades came up. He had 3 wonderful points when Whitecross needed it. Canning took off an absolute screamer of a save to keep Whitecross in the game. Well, Clans were 3 behind, and if that ball had been in, Kevin, who knows what would have happened. But we have to say, Whitecross, They march into the final in a score of 110 to 10 points. They take on Tullysarn. I wouldn't even want to call that one, Kevin.
No, you genuinely couldn't call that game at this point. You know, Tullysarn was so impressive last night in the way they played the football. You know, and they've been doing that the entire year. And yeah, it's just it's a lovely running game that they play, and kicking balls in and the dangerous forward line. And Whitecross is very much, you know, a similar sort of style. So, you know, it makes for an interesting final, and I genuinely, you know, Whitecross will probably go in as favourites because of, you know, their stature and where they've come from, but it's anybody's game.
There's no question about that. So Whitecross, the men from South Armagh, they have marched into the intermediate final. They were beaten in the intermediate final last year. They said they've unfinished business, so they march towards the final, and of course that final will be live on Armagh-Linwood's TV. And of course, Kevin, next weekend we have the Senior Championship semi-final on Friday night between Clonerne and Mahray. And then we see a couple of Mahray men out there smiling, and they're saying, well, that's a fair enough draw for us. And then on Sunday we have Crossmaglen versus St Pat's Cullyhanna at 7 o'clock.
Yep, we'll have both games live on Linwood's Armagh TV, and it makes for a cracking festivity of football next weekend. And
if you're going to be watching the games from any part of the world, why not send us, tweet us a picture of where you are and what the game's like, and let us know, and we'll keep you posted here, because we're delighted to have you any part of the world. We feel that when you're sitting in and you're watching Armagh-Linwood's TV, that you're home in Armagh, you're back in the ecclesiastical capital of Ireland here, where we're bringing the games live, and we're delighted to do that. And I have to thank all the team behind me here, to Stephen and Sean and Kevin and Paul and all the team here this evening. Another cracking game of football. Well done to Whitecross. They march into the intermediate final, and hard luck to Gael on a scoreline of 110 to 10 points. Eugene Reevy, you can sit down in Glen Eagles in Kerry and you can enjoy the rest of the night. So until Friday night, we'll see us all here on Friday night.